Welcome back to another vlog. I'm just popping in here quickly with a trigger warning for this vlog. The first few clips that I have in this vlog are going to be fireworks and very explosive noises. So if you cannot handle that, or if you'd like to skip ahead, I suggest going to about 2:14 in the timestamp of this video. So thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. Here's Bumblebee and I on our front deck here. He's wearing his Bumblebee costume that has silver wings and a silver stinger, and the rest of the costume is black and yellow. While the fireworks go off here, we're watching the trick-or-treaters run down the street. Bumblebee honestly could have cared less about the fireworks. He just wanted to say hi to the people. He did fantastic. He's super confident during the fireworks and all the explosives. He's taking kibble. He's doing all the commands I ask him to do. He's not pinning his ears, looking around frantically or shut down. He's totally confident and loves the fireworks, which shows great potential for us to go to some sort of events that have fireworks, like going to Disneyland or other events. So I'm very happy with him here.
You're such a good boy. Yes. Oh, you're gonna lie down for me? You good boy.
So my health has been up and down lately, so I haven't been able to get out much, which is why the vlog was delayed so much. So here's Bumblebee and I in a coffee shop with a bunch of rowdy kids on the weekend. I forgot it was the weekend, so it was super busy there. But we had a lovely conversation with someone I knew. Well, there was a bunch of kids running around. He ignored their noises and them standing over him. He did really great. Bumblebee has been pretty persistent about alerting me. He alerted me quite a few times in the coffee shop until I took my medication. I wasn't planning on going to the grocery store after the coffee shop because I felt so bad, but after my medication, I kind of felt okay. So we went anyway. Here I am with Bumblebee with a shopping cart. He's carrying a shopping bag. I constantly stop here because I want Bumblebee to heel properly. When he carries an item, he gets too excited and he'll pop out a heel every now and again, but these are good drills to do. So I do apologize, this vlog didn't get out earlier. It's probably a week or two late because the audio screwed up on it and I had to re-record the scenes with audio descriptions. So here I am in obedience class the next day after shopping. Bumblebee's in a downstay here. I was in the corner of the room while he was in a downstay. He kept his stay, and now I have food in front of him, and I'm asking him to do downstay again. He stays. I take a couple steps back, and then I return to him. So we did obedience class. There were a few show dogs, and we did a little bit of show training. So doing the show training with the other show dogs was good because we want to knock off that rust for the show in December, so that was great. Here's Bumblebee sitting next to me before I take off his leash here, and then I'll walk down the mat, leaving him in a sit stay. When I turn around, I face him, and he's still in his sit stay. I wait a few seconds before I ask him to come back to me because I don't want him to anticipate leaving his stay. So he trots over to me, gets a little confused because he wants to go into heel, but then he sits in front of me. And then I ask him to finally finish and go into heel position next to me and sit there. Here's Bumblebee sitting on a stage while I walk away. He's holding his certificate for completing the dog obedience class. This week wasn't the graduation week, but next week is a holiday, so the week after that is the graduation day, so we got the certificates early. Later on in the week, we went to Walmart. Bumblebee was a little more distracted because we took a friend with me, and he's only met her a couple of times. And he was looking for her because she split off from us, but he did really good regardless of that. Here he is healing next to the cart, and I walk through the clothing section. We're passing all the Christmas pajamas here as we go towards the pharmacy to go get some shampoo. He's pretty happy walking through all here, and he's healing really great, which I'm very happy for considering how distracted he was trying to search for my friend. He did really good though. And then here we are, we're in the shampoo aisle. We're just backing up with the grocery cart. Backing up seems to be Bumblebee's favorite thing to do almost. He's really happy about it. He's wagging his tail. He sits for a second before I tell him to move because I'm turning the cart around and we're going down the aisle the opposite direction we were facing. He did really great. He's just a happy little golden here. Here I am requesting Bumblebee to grab a bag of cashews from the shelf, which he does so happily, and somehow grabs the bag that's behind the first one, which is pretty funny. I got 2 bags just in case he did slobber on the other one, but here he is at the checkout next, being very patient boy. I tell him to go down, and he lays down next to the shopping cart while we still scan our items at the self-checkout. He's such a patient, very good boy. We didn't stay too long for that shopping trip. It was a pretty short one, but it was good enough to get out after feeling pretty crappy that day. It was nice to get out and do something that day, especially since it was pouring rain and it was really windy that day. Bumblebee's healing next to me as we leave the checkout aisle and get ready to leave Walmart. As we dropped off my friend, we stopped at her place to help her put her groceries away. And here are some Aldabra giant tortoises that she lives with. I hope I didn't butcher that name, but here they are. They're pretty cute, and they're really big. I can't imagine how heavy they are. So a few days after that, I took the boys, Bumblebee and Ezio, my German Shepherd, out into the forest up the street from us, just because we had to go to the city later on that day, and I wanted Bumblebee to burn some energy. And here they are running through the forest. The forest is covered with maple leaves that are on the ground here. They are brown and dark orange and orange. There's a hint of yellow in some of the leaves still, but not many. All the trees are almost bare. The maple trees are, at least. But there are still some green trees with pine, cedar, or fir, whichever type of tree they are. I'm not sure. But there are some green trees with pine needles on them. And then there are green ferns and green moss on some of the tree trunks. They're really pretty. Here we are, we're running down the trail with the dogs here, and the boys are just having a blast going up and down the trail through the leaves, chasing each other with sticks. They're having lots of fun. Bumblebee and Ezio, of course, ran through a bunch of water, giant puddles, and the creek was filled because of the giant rainstorm that we had. So I had to rush home and blow dry Bumblebee after this outing before we headed out to the city. So once we got to my sister's place, Bumblebee happily paraded around her whole living room and kitchen area with a toy in his mouth, just wagging his tail, running around happily while he explored her new place. Her new place is really spacious and really good for her and her boyfriend. I'm happy for them. So Bumblebee's very happy as well, as we can see. He's just wagging his tail and running around the kitchen island here. So Bumblebee was pretty happy to tour around my sister's place. Her cat my sister's cat here. Mojito is a long-haired cat. She's got green eyes and a pink nose. She's kind of gray in coloring with like hints of orange in it. I'm not sure what that's called. Maybe tortoiseshell coloring. I'm not sure. I'm not a cat expert or a cat person, so don't quote me on that. I have no idea. But she is very cute here. She's checking out me and my camera, investigating me while Bumblebee walks up to me. They kind of respected their own space. Bumblebee walked up to her to say hi. She wasn't too into him being there, but she never really hissed or attacked him or anything. She's a pretty chill cat when it comes to dogs being around her, and Bumblebee respected her space, so it was a very good visit. So speaking of cats, here's me with my cat, the family cat, Ravage. She is a black cat with golden yellow eyes. She is a Bombay breed cat, I think. She is a mixture of that and probably another different type of cat, but a Bombay is probably the closest I can get to that. She is a rescue kitten, so I don't know her exact breed. I just base it off of what she looks like. So here I am. She's sitting in my lap while I trim her nails. I'm just clipping her front nails here. She sits very still while I do her nails. She's such a sweet little kitten. She's not a kitten. She's about 4 years old, but I always call her a kitten. She has been handled a lot by me. I did quite a bit of little training with her when she was a kitten. We got her when she was 5 weeks old from a rescue. She's super, super sweet. I mean, she doesn't enjoy getting her nails done. I don't think any animal really does, but she's very good about it, which I really appreciate. Her being very patient with me as I trim her nails. Even though she doesn't really like it, she's looking into the camera. She's quite a little character. She's got quite a sweet face, though. It's really hard not to fall in love with her. So to end the week here, I took all 3 of my dogs back out to the forest. I've got Bumblebee, my golden retriever and assistance dog, my German shepherd, who's all black, back out into the forest with my senior husky, who came with us this time. We ran around the forest and played in the puddles and the creeks and just played with all the sticks. They chased each other through the bush. They had lots of fun the entire time. We were just taking advantage of the nice cloudy weather that we were having rather than the pouring rain that we've been getting. So we were happily enjoying our time out in the forest without getting poured on by the rain, which isn't a deal breaker for us, but it's really nice not to be wet and cold while we're walking through the forest, and the dogs sure enjoyed themselves. So I will end the vlog here. I really apologize that it's shorter and it didn't have as much footage that's interesting, such as shopping and whatever, and more public access training with Bumblebee. I apologize for that. I was not feeling very well, so I didn't really get up to too much, and I didn't get much footage, and I didn't want to because I wasn't feeling good. So unfortunately I didn't, and this vlog is shorter, so I really apologize for that. But with the coming months here, we've got November and December. November is going to be full of craft fairs and whatever, and parades and Santa Claus markets and whatever. So we'll get lots of footage from that. And then in December, we have Christmas, of course, and other holidays. And we also have, at the beginning of December, we have Bumblebee's Winter Classic show. So he'll be showing in the beginning of December, so we'll get lots of footage from that. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this vlog, even though it was shorter, and I hope to see you guys next time on our fun adventure.